All right, we're back in the gallery. Interview number 2 today. This is a kind of a special time because I never have a lot of artists pop in all at once, and today we have Fred Wilson. And Fred has been with me now for right around
4 years.
4 years, okay. Doing an interview here, ladies, if you wouldn't mind go around that way. Sorry guys, we're actually live in the gallery and there's people in here buying art. So, he's been with me for 4 years. You came in.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I walked in one day and I says, I do little paintings and I don't know if you could use them. And you says, well, can you show me one? So I took it out of my shirt pocket.
Yeah.
And you said, oh my gosh, why don't you bring me in some? So
Yeah.
we started with 12.
Yep.
And now we're over 70.
I would believe it, and it's amazing because you are probably one of the more prolific artists in this gallery. You're constantly working on new stuff.
Yeah.
You do all kinds of fun things, traveling to Maui and
Oh yeah, we go once a year to Maui, and
Yeah.
it's our love down there. I love the surf and the upcountry, and I do show down there also.
Sure. But before we get into all that, tell me, how did you end up coming to Prescott?
Well, that's by the way of years ago from the Midwest, and I was a farmer,
Really?
and then I got into the home furnishing business, making furniture and then selling it, running stores and merchandising, marketing, television, radio. And I came to Arizona for my health and worked retail and then ended up in Prescott. We just came here one day and just loved it.
Wow.
And
So when you say you were doing farming, like you out doing crop farming?
yeah,
All that stuff?
I was born and raised on the farm. We did crop farming. We raised.
And where was this at?
Back in southeastern Iowa.
Southeastern Iowa.
And we had dairy cattle. We milked 70 cows and had over 200 hogs.
Wow.
And
That's incredible. That's cool.
I decided one March day, and it was about 10 above zero, I was out plowing in the field.
Wow.
That farming was not my future.
Yeah, that would probably change most people's philosophies of farming there. So were you artistic as a kid? Did you ever do any art stuff as a young man?
Yeah, I sat and drew my comic book covers. And I just kept at it and just kind of watched people. And I had a lot of artists give me lessons, and I just taught myself.
Really? You're completely self-taught?
Completely self-taught.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And when we lived in Phoenix, I had some artists in Scottsdale. They had galleries that gave me tips.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept on going from there, and I fell in love with oils.
Wow. That's incredible. Yeah, he does great work. I just got a couple little guys in my hands. I mean, this is kind of, these are the staple sizes here. This is like a 4x6 or
Well, that's a 3.5 by 5.
3.5 by 5.
And that's a 2.5 by 2.5.
2.5 by 2.5. Now, you used to even do smaller paintings.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Didn't you do like 1 inch by 1 inch?
Yeah, I did, and I've been able to. I usually stick in 3x4s, 3.5 by 5s, 4x6s. But then my new space stuff,
Yeah.
that series started as a whim. And I do go up to 12 by 12. Like I brought one in today. I finished it at 2 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
And I posted it online like I do everything because you only have so much space.
Sure.
And Ian does have the exclusive to my work. And one of our clients that purchased before, she said, I'd like it. And I said, well, I'm going to bring it down the gallery. And she's going to come in and buy it.
Awesome. Well, everybody loves your work. Everybody loves you. When you come in on a Fourth Variety art walk, pretty much, I bet you've only missed a handful of art walks since you've been with me.
Usually the
You've been
ones
here
that-
every time.
Yeah, usually the ones we're in Maui. And this one, this next week, I'm not sure. It depends on how things
Yeah,
go.
we're all that same boat. We
Well-
may, I don't know. It's a sign of the times,
I
right?
didn't
Yeah.
realize I was in the at-risk generation.
Well, you have a young heart and a young soul, so it's hard for us to even think about this being that way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
well, I'll never
So-
stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you don't. And that's what's nice about your work is, it's wonderful. They're very accomplished little works. I mean, everything behind me right here are all Fred's. And some of these I look at, and I've said this many times on film too with other artists. I look at things that people do and I go, I can't believe he sells this for $100. But you want everybody to be able to afford a piece of art. Which
I do.
It's great.
I've managed some galleries before and stuff, but I want people, the average person, to be able to afford my work, afford an original, make their own collection.
Sure. Yeah, and we have people literally that are miniature collectors all over the world that come in and pick up Fred's work. We've shipped things. I know I've shipped to France and Japan before. I've had lots and lots of Germans
And England, oh,
yeah,
England's
the
a
English
good
love your
market.
stuff. Yeah, the English definitely love your work. And some of the fun things he does is he's doing these like little cute Star Wars paintings and things
Yeah.
that are kind of whimsical, I think.
Oh, you never know. I get started on something and maybe I'll see a photograph that's got a sky in it.
Sure.
I go, ooh, that's kind of a cool color.
Yeah.
So I'll make a copy of it and then I'll start and then I just get lost in it. And
Yeah.
sometimes I never know when it's going to end up.
Yeah. Well, the new works you've been bringing me are really, I think, even getting better and better. It's
Thank you.
pretty cool to see your evolution as an artist with me over the last few years. And, just let you folks know, we'll do a little pan of his wall here in a minute. And if there's anything you folks see, he is strictly an original artist. So what you see is what you're getting. There are no reproductions, there are no giclées. We love that about Fred's work because you are truly getting a one of a kind original piece of art from us that nobody else will ever own. He does great commissions.
Yep.
A lot of really neat country roads and scenes that suck you in through trees and mystical, little misty mornings and things.
Well, that's what I like is in my art, I've been in retail for years and dealt with the public. And I'm at that quiet time in my life
Sure.
where I like to walk through the forest and just appreciate the sunlight coming through, the soft breeze. It brings tranquility and peace, and there's so much stuff going on. I just want my art to show peace and give a person that when they look at it.
Sure. Well, and it's a great thing that you do, in my opinion. You're a treasure to the gallery.
Thank you.
And we definitely are very, very honored to have you here. So thank you for taking a couple minutes and hanging out and doing a little interview with me. I'll take a little shot of some of his work and we'll put it in with this video. And again, anybody see something they like.
I post daily on Facebook because Ian only has so much room down here. If you see something, let me know. I'll bring it down to the gallery because Ian has exclusive on it.
And I sure appreciate that. Thanks,
problem.
Fred.
No problem.
Hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. So here's what we currently have in stock of Fred's work. These are some of the, obviously, nocturnals and space pieces. And then you drop down over here and we've got some of the little landscapes and cottages.
Oh, yeah.
I have 3 really cool abstracts he and I did a little trade for last year that are in my master bedroom, and I just love them.
Really?
Anyway, that's kind of the majority of what we've got right here. Of course, come in and see us, 130 South Montezuma, Ian Russell Gallery of Fine Art. Our number is 928-445-7009. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Ian Russell Gallery of Fine Art and on YouTube at Ian Russell Gallery of Fine Art. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.